Hello, this is Senora DeVries, and this is part 1 of Chapter 10. Tensions grow between the colonies and Great Britain. What British actions angered the colonists in the 1700s? 10.1 Introduction. In Chapter 9, you read about life in the American colonies in the early 1700s. At that time, the colonists were content with the rule of Great Britain. They supported the British king. In this chapter, you will learn about events that changed how the colonists felt. During the 1750s and 1760s, Great Britain and the colonists joined forces against the French. This conflict was called the French and Indian War. The war left Great Britain with huge debts and new lands to protect in North America. To solve its problem, the British government passed a number of acts, or laws. Some of these laws ordered the colonists to pay new taxes. The colonists became angry because they had no representatives in the British government to vote on these laws. They said that this taxation without representation was unfair. Many colonists began to protest or object to British rule. Look at the drawing of the parent and the child to the right. Some people have compared Great Britain and the colonies to a parent and a child. Great Britain was like a parent because it created the colonies and expected them to respect its authority. The colonies were like a child who sometimes refused to obey the parent. Such a comparison is called a metaphor. As you read this chapter, think about the metaphor of the bond between a parent and a child. What can a parent do when a child disobeys? What may happen to the bond when a parent makes new rules or punishes the child? This here is a picture of British troops when they captured the Canadian city of Quebec in 1759. This victory helped the British win the French and the Indian War. 10.2 The French and Indian War. During the 1600s and 1700s, Great Britain, France, and Spain often fought one another to gain lands. They clashed in Europe, Asia, and the Americas. In North America, Great Britain and France both claimed the Ohio River Valley. British settlers wanted to farm the rich soil there. The French wanted to trap beavers and trade the furs. In 1754, the contest over the land along the Ohio River began a war that lasted almost 10 years. Thousands of British soldiers with many colonists fought against the French. Because many American Indians were allies of the French, the British colonists called the conflict the French and Indian War. Some American Indians, however, did fight alongside the British. At first, Great Britain lost many battles. The British soldiers' bright red uniforms helped make them easy targets. But things changed in 1759 when British troops captured the city of Quebec in Canada. By 1760, the French had lost control of Canada. In 1762, they asked for peace. Under the terms of the peace agreement in 1763, France gave up its land claims in present-day Canada to Great Britain. The British also won the land between the Mississippi River and the Appalachian Mountains. The war gave Great Britain more land, but it also created huge problems. Most important, it left Great Britain with debts or unpaid bills. The British national debt had almost doubled by the end of the war. "10.3 The Proclamation of 1763. A proclamation, an unofficial public announcement. After the French and Indian War, many British settlers moved west. They built homes on the land that Great Britain had won from the French. American Indians feared that this movement of people would destroy their way of life. Some American Indians tried to drive the settlers away by attacking their homes and the British forts. By the time this fighting ended, nearly 2,000 soldiers, settlers, and traders had died. To stop the attacks and to protect the colonists, Great Britain announced a law called the Proclamation of 1763. This proclamation declared that American Indians could have much of the land west of the Appalachian Mountains. It also said that settlers could not move to these areas. The colonists disliked this law. They did not like the way in which Great Britain was trying to control the colonies. Many colonists simply ignored the law and moved west. And here we can see a picture of North America in 1763. And you can notice the different colors that represent on the map. We have in the yellow part was land claimed by Great Britain. The part that is yellow and striped were the original 13 colonies. And then we have in green the land claimed by Spain. And then up in that bluish area, we have the land claimed by Russia, Spain, and Great Britain. And then we just have a tiny spot that's kind of that pinkish color, and that is land claimed by France. And this will be the end of our part 1 video. We will have a second part video to finish out this chapter. Good work!